Gibby, one thing people can't deny is that regardless of whether the times are good or bad, that you always seem to have a smile on your face. And for some people, managing can be very stressful, and I'm sure there are those times. But do you regret anything over these last 2 years about what you may have had to go through?
No, Barry, I don't. Early in the day, whether it's a day game here in the evening, I always have a smile. And that doesn't necessarily mean I got it once the game starts or afterwards. But, the thing about, I'm an optimistic person. I love my job. I enjoy doing this. There's a lot of ups and downs. But, when you've been in baseball your whole life as a player and a coach and manager and like that, I mean, you understand how the game works. And it's not easy. And there's a lot of ups and there's a lot of downs. And you just have to deal with them. The players can't see you down in the dumps. I mean, they got to know that you're behind them and that you're ready to go. And I try to do that because I feel that. It's not an act. I feel that. And it's a kid's game. We're in the entertainment business. And if too many people are focusing on me, they're focusing on the wrong guy anyway.
Is it easier for you to do this now than it was in your last stint?
Oh yeah, I think in any profession, experience it does wonders for you. You learn a lot. And naturally, I'm older, and you never really see everything that happens in baseball. The things that jump up and are new to you, but you've seen a lot. And every year's a challenge. You get different players on your team, different personalities from different parts of the world, and. So that's managing is basically trying to hold a team together. Baseball's not like some other sports where it's all X's and O's, like in football. The X's and O's and plays and defending. I mean, that's everything. Baseball, it's really a pretty simple game, and basically all managers do the same thing. Usually at the same time. It's just what personnel you have. So. But you go out there every day, try to win a game and do what's best and try to hold the team together. And in the end, you hope you get there.
You get into this business because you love baseball, not because of job security, because you never know. But do you feel a little bit better right now than maybe you've had in the past?
As far as like
the future for John Gibbons?
Yeah, you know what? I'm very comfortable in who I am and what I've done in baseball. Everybody's not going to win every year. We're starving for it here, and we think we're close, and we think we're going to get there. But it didn't happen this year, and that's disappointing. But as far as me, you know what? I keep things in perspective too. We live and die with the scoreboard, but you still have a life to live. You still have a family to raise. You still have we still go through the same thing that everybody else walking the face of the earth goes through. So you still have to deal with those things, but. Baseball's, it's a tough profession, but it's also a nice little outlet. You're not in the daily grind of maybe doing the same thing over and over. I mean, we do that, but it's something new every day. You got a chance to go out there and compete. I think as athletes growing up and when you're able to do that your whole life, I mean, that's pretty cool, the competition of the game. And, the camaraderie you have with these guys and meeting guys and coaching with them for over years, you build great friendships. You build friends from your fans, and it's really it's a tough job, but there's not a better job.
R.A. Dickey was saying last week that while it's a disappointment of a season, it doesn't have to be a failure of a season, and there seems to be that interesting fine line where you're disappointed, but have you seen enough, especially over the last 2 weeks, to know that this was not a failure of a season?
Yeah, I don't view it as a failure. I think we're all disappointed. We all were expecting to get into the postseason. Last year everybody was picking us. This year I don't think if anybody did. But as far as us as a group, that was our goal. We thought we could get there. Didn't happen, and so we deal with that. You take the bullets with that, but you can't take your eye off the prize. And there's areas on the ball club that need to change. You need to upgrade. But every team can say that. But we definitely have to do that. But there's a good core out there. A very good team. But we need to improve in some areas.
Well, listen, it's been a pleasure. We see each other more than we see our own families during the summer. But thanks so much for all the time you've given us, and all the best next year in spring training and through the season.
And Barry, I enjoy it. We give you a tough time sometimes, but you're a good man, and you've gutted it out with us till you went to Hawaii when in the thick of things, and but it was well deserved.
All right, Gibby, thanks so much.
All right, Barry.
All right, there's John Gibbons, currently the manager of the Toronto Blue Jays.